Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started.
Chelsea's rebuild under Rosenior continues to gather momentum, and with stability slowly returning on the pitch, attention is once again drifting toward the transfer market. Another composed Premier League victory over Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park has reinforced the sense that Chelsea are settling into a new rhythm, one built on structure, discipline and clarity of purpose. 3 matches unbeaten in all competitions, combined with a Champions League phase win over Paphos, have strengthened belief that the club is finally moving in the right direction. Rosenior may still be in the early days of his tenure, but his impact is already visible. Chelsea look more cohesive, more balanced, and more confident in their identity. The manager has guided the squad back into the conversation for Champions League qualification, a target that felt distant not long ago. That progress, however, has not masked the underlying reality that this squad remains a work in progress, particularly in midfield and central defence. January has been unusually quiet by Chelsea standards. Rather than splashing out on new faces, the club has focused on recalling loan players, including Caleb Wiley and Aaron Anselmino. While those returns provide depth and future promise, there is still a clear sense that reinforcements will be needed if Chelsea are to take the next step, especially against Europe's elite. With just 1 week remaining in the winter window, it remains uncertain whether any new arrivals will walk through the doors before the deadline. The real intrigue, however, appears to lie in the summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea are firmly in the race to sign Rennes defender Jeremy Jacquet, one of Ligue 1's most highly rated young centre-backs. Interest is not limited to Stamford Bridge. Liverpool and Bayern Munich are also closely monitoring the situation, setting up a competitive battle for a player viewed as a long-term defensive cornerstone. Romano has outlined the complexity of the situation. Rennes are reluctant to sell in January and believe Jacquet should only leave for what they consider crazy money. The French club are holding out for a fee in the region of €65 million to €70 million, which would represent a club record sale. Chelsea's valuation is significantly lower, reportedly between €40 million and €50 million, leaving a clear gap in negotiations. Rennes would prefer to keep the player for the remainder of the season and potentially sell him in the summer, either after fresh talks or through an agreement reached in advance. Despite those hurdles, Chelsea remain actively involved. The idea of securing a deal now, with the player arriving in the summer, is one being explored by all parties. Liverpool and Bayern's presence only adds urgency, particularly given Jacquet's profile and potential resale value. For Chelsea, the challenge will be balancing financial discipline with the need to act decisively in a crowded market. Jacquet fits Chelsea's recruitment model almost perfectly. At 20 years old, he represents youth, upside, and long-term value. Standing at 6'2", he combines physical strength with composure, excelling in aerial duels, interceptions, and positional awareness. Although he has made just 54 senior appearances, his performances have been mature and authoritative, convincing scouts that his ceiling is extremely high. His ability to operate across the backline also adds tactical flexibility, something Rosenior values highly. Competition from Liverpool and Bayern Munich will not be easy to overcome. Both clubs offer elite-level football and a proven pathway to trophies. However, Chelsea may hold a crucial advantage if they secure Champions League qualification. A return to Europe's top competition would significantly strengthen their hand, both financially and in terms of sporting appeal. For supporters, this is a deal worth watching closely. Jacquet would not be an instant fix, but he could form part of a new defensive partnership designed to grow together over the coming years. As Chelsea continue to stabilise on the pitch, their ability to attract and secure elite young talent like Jacquet may ultimately define how successful this new chapter becomes. Chelsea have pushed the button, and the message could not be clearer. This is a club acting with conviction, purpose, and belief in a carefully constructed future. With the recall of Aaron Anselmino and the successful completion of negotiations for teenage sensation Konstantinos Karetsis, Chelsea have confirmed that their long-term project is accelerating, not stalling. This is not routine transfer business. This is strategy in motion. After months of detailed planning, constant scouting updates, and quiet discussions behind the scenes, Chelsea's hierarchy moved decisively. The recall of Anselmino and the signing of Carretzas reflect a club fully aligned from top to bottom, one that understands the importance of timing as much as talent. Sources close to the club describe the move as deliberate and perfectly judged, believing the squad now needs youthful hunger blended with tactical intelligence. Aaron Anselmino's return has been met with genuine excitement. The Argentine centre-back is widely regarded as one of the most promising defensive prospects of his generation. During his time away, he has matured rapidly, showing leadership, composure, and a deep understanding of the modern game. Calm under pressure and technically secure, Anselmino is comfortable progressing the ball from deep, aggressive in duels, and intelligent in his positioning. Chelsea's scouts have long admired his maturity beyond his years, and the verdict from the technical department was unanimous. He is ready. This recall was not rushed. Every appearance, every recovery run, and every aerial duel was analysed closely. With Chelsea competing across multiple competitions, defensive depth and intelligence are essential. Anselmino's return provides both immediate competition and long-term stability. For the player himself, this is more than a homecoming. It is an opportunity to claim his place and establish himself as part of Chelsea's defensive future. While Anselmino strengthens the backline, the signing of Konstantinos Carretzas electrifies Chelsea's vision for the years ahead. After intense negotiations and strong competition from several European giants, Chelsea have completed the deal for the Greek-Belgian prodigy. At just 16, Carretzas is already being described as a generational talent, a creative force with exceptional close control, vision beyond his age, and natural confidence in one-on-one situations. Chelsea's recruitment team have tracked Carretzas for over a year, convinced not by hype, but by consistency. Every performance reinforced the belief that this is a player built for the elite level. Negotiations were complex but respectful, and Chelsea's clear development pathway proved decisive. The club presented a detailed plan focused on progression, opportunity, and trust. Once talks reached the final stage, Chelsea acted with speed and authority. The deal is now done. Carretzas is not being signed for headlines, he is being signed for impact. Chelsea view him as a future attacking midfielder, a creative link capable of dictating tempo and unlocking defences. His intelligence allows him to operate across multiple attacking roles, and coaches admire his bravery on the ball and willingness to take responsibility. While his integration will be carefully managed, the belief inside the club is that his mindset matches his talent. Together, these two moves underline Chelsea's broader philosophy. Build now, dominate later. This is not short-term thinking or panic recruitment. It is a structured project focused on elite scouting, development, and long-term squad harmony. Chelsea are assembling a generation of players designed to grow together and peak together. Supporters have responded with optimism and belief. Anselmino is seen as a future defensive leader, Carretzas as a magician in the making. The feeling is unmistakable. Chelsea are building something serious, something sustainable, and something powerful. The deals are done. The planning is clear. Chelsea's future just became a lot brighter.